For me, in September of 2022, I went for a routine checkup, just like I had done every year since my 20s, that I'd encouraged a lot of other females to do. And what, was supposed to be a routine in and out appointment turned into 4 hours later, walking out with a pretty serious diagnosis of a chronic disease. And I left there just very dumbfounded, because all the questions I was asking were answered with, we have this, this, and this is what we do, and here's your appointments, and this is how it's going to happen. And it was a very assembly line approach, not like you were an individual. It was more like you were a group of people that they'd seen 100 times before you that day, and they were going to give you the same exact recipe to fix you. And there were no more steps that they were going to take to figure out why this happened in the first place. And I think that's what bothered me the most, was they were like, oh, we see this every day. But I was 47 years old, and I was like, you know what? I don't see this every day. And a lot of people my age don't see this every day. And this is something I need to sleep on before I take it the next step and just do exactly what you say. I just had something in my gut was telling me I should question this and research this. And then lo and behold, I went home, kind of in a trance, for lack of a better word, that I didn't feel like I had options. I felt like whatever they were giving me was an open and shut case, and I really didn't have options. So that was even more concerning, because I thought, well, surely I'm not the first person in these shoes that feels like there should be more to the type of care that they were going to offer. Then I made the call to Deeper Healing. My dad happened to have been a patient here for his heart disease, and he was like, if they can help, if no one else can help us, I know they can put us on the right track, and they're going to help you. That was it. It was game on. We were going to attack this just like my life depended on it, which it did. And I haven't looked back. Deeper Healing is doing exactly what the name of the business says. They're doing a deeper dive into people's health, and wellness, and overall just a holistic approach to everything. And they're looking at each person as a person in a unique set of circumstances. And they're taking the time, they're doing the deep dive and the blood work to see what's the root cause. Why does this person have XYZ? Instead of just giving you the run-of-the-mill answer and the run-of-the-mill recipe for how they're going to fix you. But I really think they're going to see that there's more to the puzzle, of healing yourself, than putting harmful chemicals and drugs and ruining your liver, your immune system, just all those things, the immunotherapy route, and just, basic everyday diet, nutrition, and environmental safety and things. If you just do those simple things, it can really change so much. Yeah, I'm just a walking example of, and so is everybody that I meet that comes in here has a very unique story. And some people are much sicker than I am or was, and they are still given the same attention, the same level of care, and the same deep dive to figure out what's going to help them, what's the root cause of what's going on with them. And there's not a lot of places that do that. I would dare to say that Deeper Healing is probably the only place in the country that takes this approach as seriously as they do, and they're constantly adding things as they find it or educate or learn, about it. And my blood work is showing that, the before and the after. The proof's in the pudding, as far as I'm concerned. And at this point of this journey, I feel like my immune system's stronger than it ever was, probably since I was born. And I feel healthier than I've ever felt. If I could tell anybody anything, it would be to take the step to come and see Dr. B and his staff, because it literally was life-changing for me.